Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Let me stop this real quick. Hi, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I'm China Styles. For the new ones that don't know, I go live every now and then, and I do wear a mask. It's just to protect myself, protect my identity. I don't want to be on social media. I don't want my identity to be seen. I'm here for the money, not for the fame. I'm literally a very private person. So I just wear a mask. And if I'm going to wear a mask, I'm going to wear a cute one. This mask was custom made by Tiana Nicole. She just changed her Facebook name, but she is known as Tiana the Crochet Slayer on TikTok, and I have an entire selection of them. So when I do go live, this is what I will be looking like. To those of you who like it, thank you. Who don't like it, keep strolling. You don't have to sit here. This is mainly for my purposes and for my enjoyment only. Now, I am under the weather. I've had 4 wisdom teeth pulled, and I'm not feeling good, but I have to, show up and show out. So I'm here to do a listening party for my new album that will be dropping tonight at midnight. It's called Bigger Me. I've been teasing you guys with a lot of videos and visuals and snippets and stuff, but tonight I just want to let you guys hear the entire album before it actually comes out and you get a taste of it. Yes, just for the record, because a lot of people don't know, and a lot of people are now on my TikTok, blowing my TikTok up and everything. And I greatly appreciate all of the support and love. And some is love, some isn't love. And I like it. Either way it goes, you're going to either adapt to it or you're not. Excuse me. But anyway, I am very real. I am the human behind China Styles. I do use AI for my visuals and to make music. I do teach people how to do this as well. If you want to learn, I have a link on my in my bio that you are more than welcome to click and schedule and book an appointment with me. I will walk you through every process that needs to be walked through. I will walk you hand in hand, show you everything you need to know about AI and making money using AI and making music using AI as well. I've taught hundreds and thousands of people my process, and I've had quite a few students that are now professionals in this. They've mastered it and they are now Billboard charting, and they have charted Billboard for countless weeks on end, consecutive weeks. So yeah, so I'm just here to entertain y'all, educate y'all, and empower you. That's it. I'm not trying to do nothing else with my AI, with my music. Um, I'm also a Billboard charting AI artist. So, excuse me. Again, my purpose of coming live is to let you guys hear my new album that is called Bigger Me. Just sit back and enjoy. Thank you so much for all the love and support. I appreciate you, girl. So the first song is called Peace on Purpose. You may have heard it, you may have not, but if you haven't, this is what it is. Good morning, heart. I know you've been through a lot, but today we choose peace on purpose. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know why this is pinned on here. I don't have to keep performing when my soul feels wrong. I can lay some things down that I wasn't meant to hold. I can be a work in progress and still shine like gold. I don't know the world version, that's okay, I'm cute. I can wake up soft and quiet and let God move. I can love who I'm becoming even when I'm not there. Peace is not a perfect life, it's how I love me right here. I choose me gently, daily, talking to my heart like, baby, you're safe with me. I choose peace slowly, bravely. If it costs my calm, then it wasn't meant for me. I chase what keeps me broken just to say I didn't lose. I'm alive to rest, I'm alive to pick and choose. I choose me softly, fully, self-love and peace. It's my new routine. This one's for the girl who wakes up tired in the chest, who hold it down for everybody, never stopping to rest. You deserve kind words every time you look inside. You deserve space to cry without feeling like you're high. You don't always have to fix it all before you take a breath. You can hand it over to God and let him handle the rest. Your worth ain't in your output or how much you get done. You are loved on the mornings you can barely breathe the sun. I choose me gently, daily, talking to my heart like, baby, you're safe with me. I choose peace slowly, bravely. If it costs my calm, then it wasn't meant for me. I'll chase what keeps me broken just to say I didn't lose. I'm allowed to rest, I'm allowed to pick and choose. I choose me softly, fully, self-love and peace. That's my new routine. Today. No, it will be releasing tonight at midnight. To move slow, to feel deeper, to need help, to change my mind. I am not behind, I am right on time, right on time. My peace matters, my heart matters, I'm mad. Choose me, talking to my heart, like, baby, you're safe for me. I choose peace, slowly, bravely. If it costs my calm, then it wasn't meant for me. I don't have to be perfect just to get my soul to break. I can love this version of me while the new one's on the way. I choose peace, slowly, fully, self-love and peace. It's my new routine. Take a breath. You don't have to earn being worthy today. You already are. All right, so we're gonna stop that one. Again, that one is called Peace on Purpose. I have 13 songs that I'm releasing. Um, it's a journey, you know, it's about me growing, becoming a bigger me, moving out of the detrimental things that are taking my mind, you know, that would take over my mind and make me do stuff that I ain't got no business doing. So it's basically like, you know, being a bigger me, stepping into an alignment, stepping into a purpose. I'm already 43 years old and I'm on a whole nother level with life, you know, and taking that further step, you know, peace on purpose is because we all have choices. So I chose peace. At the end of the day, I chose peace. I am content. I'm happy with my life. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to allow anybody to drain me. And in order for you to drain me, I have to allow that to happen. And I chose peace before I let me get out of character and, ruin something that I fought so hard to get to and to be where I am. I fought so hard. I fought the ignorance. I fought immaturity. I fought stupidness. People who don't know themselves and want to put that shit on me. I had to fight through that, and calling myself a friend to people who were not friends to me. So that peace on purpose signifies all of that. Soft on Me is because Soft on Me is the next song. And the reason why it's soft on me is because, we beat ourselves up as women. We beat ourselves up so much about the shit that we can't change. We got to deal with things, and we beat ourselves up mentally, physically, and emotionally. So this song is more of me talking to myself to be softer, to love yourself more, forget everybody else, isolate yourself, and while you're isolated, love your own, love on you, love on yourself. So, I was crossing my fingers hoping that it could relate with other people and other women in this particular era in their life, in this grown woman soft era life. So this one is called Soft on Me. Let me know what you think about it. Now I'm learning how to love me and live in peace, not pieces. I used to wake up to war in my mind. Body in the room, heart left behind. Talk down on myself like I was the enemy. Let every little flaw turn into a felony. Comparing my path to that highlight reel. Scrolling through lives that don't even feel real. Till I heard my own soul say, baby, choose you. You can't pour from the heart that you keep running through. Now I'm speaking to my mirror like a friend, not a judge. Learning how to rest, not just grind, not just push. I ain't perfect, but I'm worth it on my worst day too. Peace started growing when I gave it back to you. I'm loving me so, loving me loud. No more shrinking just to fit in with the crowd. Guarding my peace like a note I sit on. If it costs me my mind, then I do not belong. I'm choosing my heart, choosing my peace. Talking to God while I'm falling asleep. If it don't feel safe, then it's not my scene. I want self-love, stillness, and peace in between. It's for the girl who hold it down for everyone else, but don't remember the last time she checked on herself. The strong friend, the safe place that I'm fine. Queen who cry in the shower so nobody hears the scream. You know we gotta bounce back in one day. You allowed to say no, you allowed to need space. You ain't lazy if your soul need a rest, burn out, and the bad just acquired the strength. You deserve homes where your silence is heard, where you don't have to shrink just to get in a word. You're allowed to outgrow what keeps breaking you down. Peace is not selfish, it's how you wear your crown. I'm loving me so, loving me loud. No more shrinking just to fit in with the crowd. Guarding my peace like all I see on. If it costs me my mind, I do not belong. I'm choosing my heart, choosing my peace. Talking to God when I'm falling asleep. If it don't feel safe, then it's not my scene. I want self-love, stillness, and peace in between. I release what don't choose me. I forgive it, set it free. I'm not angry, I'm just done. Pleading now for everyone. I'm allowed to change my mind. Leave the past and not rewind. It feels like joy. I leave, 'cause my first home is me. Having your own peace and protecting me now. Guarding my heart like a lion. If it costs me my of error and my peace in between. If nobody told you today, you deserve to be gentle with you. The wrong is the overflow now. You keep the first pour. Literally writing the words to Soft on Me, it was more of because I had to deal with a lot of shit, growing up. And I used to blame myself for a lot of things that I couldn't change. I can't make, I can't press rewind. But my mind always end up going back to the shit that made me think about stuff. So I feel like I beat myself up a lot because I want shit a certain way from a certain person, such as my mom, and I can't get it. And I had to come to the realization that it ain't my fault, but I refuse to be that person to my children. So when I came to the conclusion, I had to agree with what I'm seeing, and I had to say, "Look, bitch, you are not her, so you can't put that trauma on your kids." And I just refuse to not give them. What I'm trying to say is, I don't want my kids to feel like me at all. How I grew up. Feeling like shit all the time. I'm sorry. I don't want my kids to feel that. So Soft on Me is more of me pouring into myself. Because if I don't pour into myself, who will pour into me? Besides my husband, realistically, who's gonna pour into me? If I don't put this out like this, who's gonna pour into me? Nobody. But me not knowing that there's other people that feel the same way until I put it out there. But I have twin daughters that are looking at me and they're mirroring me. They look at everything, they see everything I do, they speak everything that I do. But the one thing that I refuse to allow them to feel is the way that I feel internally, not loved, not wanted. So, if anything, if y'all go through the same shit, mentally wise, feeling like nobody love y'all and why y'all hearing shit, just listen to that. Because that's what I have to listen to get myself through. I have to write this down. No, my lyrics are not AI generated. I have to input something, a whole paragraph, in order for it to be structured into a song. But this is me expressing myself, and I promise y'all, that song right there, I don't know how many nights I done sat and I'm praying and I'm praying and I'm praying and I done fell asleep praying. Because why am I feeling like this? So, moral of the story, just love on yourself. Be softer to yourself. Don't let shit dwell on you. Because I did. And I had to learn that my children are watching me. My daughters are watching me. And they feel everything that I go through. And I didn't realize that until one day I'm just sitting there to myself and my baby just come ask me, "Mommy, what's wrong? You okay?" It's like I had to snap out of it. So That's where soft on me comes from. And I told y'all, I don't know if y'all have ever caught my other lies. I said I'm trying to be more vulnerable, more open with y'all because I'm a very private person. And if I'm going to be vulnerable with you, this is how I want to be vulnerable. This is my band aid. I'm still healing internally. So until I'm ready to snatch the band aid off and feel like I'm healed, this is how y'all going to get me. But now the next one is called Standards and Boundaries. It is more towards family members. When this song was made, it was more because some family, they'll call you because they family and they feel like somewhere in life they want you to put them on a certain pedestal or want to be that one that just drains you from everything. So I was always that, oh, let me go to her, that go-to person. And I just had to learn myself that I have to have boundaries and I also have to have standards. Although they're family, it doesn't matter, because I also think of it like this. If you come and ask me for $1,000, can I do the same to you? Can I come to you and ask you for $1,000? Will you give it to me? I treat people the same way they treat me. But my husband had to tell me, everybody ain't meant for you, no matter, even your family. Your family always want to see you not having more than them. That's friends too. But some people don't want to see you having more than them, even family. And I didn't realize that until he told me that. Because again, I'm very big hearted. Oh, I have such a big heart. I'm a Leo. So I love hard. And when I hurt hard. But when you see your own family doing you wrong, when I see my own family doing me wrong, and I'm like, damn, that's wrong, and I just shrug it off and leave it alone until I can't take it anymore. And I start paying attention and started realizing, but as an adult, coming up and growing up, I never knew what standards and boundaries were because I was never taught that. I was never taught that. But as an adult, being married to a black man who put his motherfucking foot down, he taught me standards and boundaries. So this song came up, and this song was born, and it's called Standards and Boundaries, and it's dedicated to my family, for real. A lot of the stuff that I be putting out here, it's not about no man. It's about me expressing myself towards my family, and the only way that I can do that is this way, because I will lash out. And my lashing out, I have to readjust it and no longer lash out and actually talk through certain things. And if I can't talk to you, don't worry. I'm going to redirect that and I'm going to put it somewhere and I'm going to capitalize off of it. Now I'm on this one track mind to capitalize off a lot of shit that I go through. So that's what I'm doing. But this is the song. See it now, here is hell. See it now, see it now, see it now. Clear as I see it now. I see it loud in my face, had a different plan. Took my kindness, tried to use my head. I was solid, I was all in. You was calculating, playing pretend. I don't miss what I outdo. I see what I see through. Energy don't never lie. I don't explain. I just switch and change the lane. Standards and boundaries, cut it off. No more access, no more calls. If you say you get removed, I don't bend, I don't get used. Standards and boundaries, I tight, lock, tight. I don't argue, I move right. If you cross, it's done for me. I protect my energy. I don't need to say your name just to speak like a little blame. Everything will be on time. I will see it all alive. At 12 midnight. This whole album drops at 12 midnight. Okay, so this song, Checkmate. Okay, so Checkmate. You will see that on my cover, it's also a woman pushing down the queen piece on the chessboard. You know, and this is, I don't know if I was being petty when I made this song. It, to me, it was more of a, it is what it is, you know, feel how you want to feel. But it's not directed to my audience. It's directed, you know, to whoever can resonate with it. You know, if you want to sit here and tell somebody, checkmate me, you know, or however the case may go. But, you know, if you've heard how I put out my music, you see that I don't do cuss words. I don't have to cuss to get my point across. And I love that. Although I cuss heavy like a sailor in real life. So I'm just trying to redirect myself. And if I lead by example, maybe I'll just, you know, change my dialect as well. So, but Checkmate was more of that. It's the last song on the album, but I want to play it now. It's more of that, yeah. It's a play on words. So it's about, you know, people like to sit there and throw their little words out. You know, people play chess. What it is, you play chess, not checkers and stuff like that. But I haven't heard a song yet that was called Checkmate or relatively came closer to this one. So I don't know who it's dedicated to, but it's for somebody. So. Think before you move too late. Yes, that's Eastern time. I'm on Eastern time too. Every step part of a big plan. While they rush, I calculate. Now they stuck out already age. No emotion in my face. I see 10 steps ahead always. They react, I anticipate. That's the reason I dominate. Oh, I don't bluff, I execute. Every move, absolute. They don't see it till it's done. Yeah. Then they realize I already won. They think it's love, they don't relate. I Checkmate, checkmate, game over now. I hold the crown. Every move precise, no way. I don't chase. I place checkmate, no escape. I design this whole state. Every step I demonstrate. I don't play, I dominate. I don't rush, I don't react. I can see and counteract. Every move they think is smart. I already tore apart. This ain't like this design. I'm winning in my mind. By the time they see the play, it's already too late. Stay cold, think fast, game so tight. Stay cold, game so checkmate. Say loud, running to the crowd. Every move really first place. I don't lose. Checkmate, checkmate. No debate. I don't wait. I create everything I said I made in the game. Checkmate. You play the game. Mind blowing moment. All right, that was Checkmate. Little piece, little piece. All right, so the next one is called Crossroads. You ever been at a point where it's like you got the little devil on this end and the angel on this end? You don't know. It's like you teeter tot, like a balance beam between good and evil. This song is that type of relation to Crossroads because you sometimes have to, sometimes you're put in a position at a crossroads and hoping that you can have a solution to the issue that has you at that crossroad. So this is for that. Stay where you're comfortable. You don't gotta change. You know there's more for you. Don't go backwards. I'm standing at a crossroads. I'm standing at a crossroads. That's something to think about, Miss Shannon. But I know I can't remain. Old habits trying to pull me back. New vision got me on track. Easy road or hard climb. I know I'm gonna waste my time. Every choice got weight on me. Every step got weight on me. You feel it deep inside. It's the moment I decide. I hear my voice is loud and clear. One bring comfort, one bring fear. I choose growth. I choose growth. Even when it hurt the most, I won't say what I outgrew. I'm becoming something new. Crossroads, I won't drift, I make a way. Lead up, on step in the light. I'm choosing me this time. Choosing me this time. Choosing me this time. I'm choosing me this time. Temptation say just stay the same. Purpose say you never change. One feel easy, one feel right. I choose future over the night. Had to let some things go, even when I love it so. Growth don't come from staying still, it come from stepping up your will. I ain't who I used to be. That version can't live in me. Every level costs a price. I'm paying it to change my life. I don't run from what I feel. Growth is hard, but growth is real. I choose growth, I choose growth. Even when it hurt the most, I won't stay where I outgrew. I'm becoming something new. Crossroads, open faith. I won't wait, I elevate. Lead a whole step in the light. I'm choosing me this time. Stay here. It's easier. You know that's not your path. I can't go back to who I was. Thank you. I seen too much, I felt too much. This the line I gotta cross. I gotta cross. Even if it come with love. made my choice. Made my choice. Made my choice. Now I move with purpose, voice. Every step I claim my lane. I won't ever be the same. I stand tall. Answer to the call. Answer to the call. Everything I'm meant to be. Started choosing me. The hardest choice was the right one. Mind blowing moment. Okay, so what y'all think about that one? That one's called Crossroads. I really love that one. Thank you. All right, so the next one is called Yellow Brick Road. My husband helped me with that one. He I'm not even gonna take credit for that one. He did this one. He did an amazing job because the metaphor behind it is that when you're consistently putting yourself on a position on one road, like tunnel vision, you don't want anything to stray your mind away from it. That's like when you go into school, you have on a steady head to accomplish to get to graduation. You know, I'm in this to make money and to make a longevity for my children financially because I'm helping myself, put them in that position. If I was sitting here doing this for a hobby and not making any money off of it, guess what? We just sitting here twiddling our thumbs. So at the end of the day, you have to take the higher road to make sure that you financially put yourself in a better place. And I can't stress this enough that although I am behind the screen, I'm at home. I'm in the comfort of my home. And right now, y'all do see me with a mask. But when I become China Styles, but I'm gonna tell y'all about China Styles in a minute. But y'all see it as China Styles, the AI artist. I've always been China Styles. China Styles was birthed 20 years ago when I started doing nails. And a lot of my followers, maybe y'all will see sometimes that I post when I used to do nails and everything. That's when she was birthed. But I was on a roll at that time, and being on that road to success, I wanted to be the only black nail tech in my city doing the best nails. I wanted my name to ring bells, and then it went from doing real customer nails to doing press on nails during COVID. And then after doing press on nails, I had a bigger picture. I wanted China Styles to be in every household name. I swear to God. Oh my God. And at that time, it was all about press on nails. That was my dream. That was the road that I was on to be a household name. Never in a million years that I would have ever thought to have a million followers on Facebook, let alone 300,000 or 300 something thousand followers on TikTok, almost 100,000 on Instagram, well over 100,000 on YouTube. It's like, and I started at zero, but with a fucking dream. And on that one road, not getting off that lane. I call it a road. We all call it lanes. It is what it is. It's a pavement. But to highlight that road, it was because I was consistent at what I was doing. I applied pressure at everything that I do. I gave myself confidence that you have to be the best at what you do, no matter what. I wouldn't give a damn. Nobody off the street is going to come give me the confidence. So I have to instill that in myself. And with that confidence that I instilled in myself, because I was always told, you ain't going to get it. You ain't going to do it. You know, bitch, you don't know nothing. Stuff like that. So I had to instill that into myself. And when I did, it was like, watch out, world, because I know I'm finna do this. I only got one life to live, and after this ain't no more. And while I'm here, I want to leave a mark, whether if it was doing nails or doing this, AI. I use nails as an outlet. I used to get mad and take all my frustration off into the creativity of doing nails. And if y'all get a chance, when I tell y'all I used to do some nails, if you have Instagram, go and look under underscore China Styles underscore. That's my original nail tech page. I never let the pictures go. Everything is still on there. I used to put all my passion, all my hurt, all my pain into nails. Cause I said one day somebody gonna know me. Somebody big gonna know me. But that vision was just on nails. That vision got even bigger doing AI. And I was just on that one road. It was just a little inspiration to tell y'all, but that's what spent off this song, Yellow Brick Road. Yeah. They told me follow the path. But they didn't tell me how hard it would be. Yellow brick road. Yellow brick road. Hey, hey, walking down this road alone. Every step I feel like my own. No map, just faith inside. Guiding me through every stride. They don't see the miles I made. All the nights I had to pray. Every turn I had to face. Built the strength I hold today. Road ain't gold like they say. Had to fight my way each day. But I never turned around. I kept moving, held my ground. Even when it got unclear, something told me stay right here. On this yellow brick road, I'm becoming who I'm told. Every step, every mile, turn my pain into my style. Yellow brick road, I don't quit. Every fall make me legit. Through the dark, through the cold, I kept walking. I stayed bold, 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 bold. Temptation tried to lead me on. Shortcuts came, I shook them off. Stay focused on the goal. Kept my vision in control. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Refine my mind, no distractions far behind. I don't rush, I don't fold. I just follow what I know. They might doubt, they might step, but they never walk this here. Every lesson made me wise, and now I see it in my eyes. Every step was meant to be. Now it's all aligning for me. On this yellow brick road, I'm becoming who I'm told. Every step, every mile, turn my pain into my style. Yellow brick road, I don't quit. Every falling feel it just through the dark, through the cold. I kept walking, I stayed bold, bold, bold. I don't even know the end. I don't even know the end. Just the strength to keep us in. Just the strength to keep us in. Yes, ma'am. Becoming who I'm meant to be. Okay, so the next one is Can't Beat the God in Me. I'm gonna just let this song ride because I don't have an explanation for this song. Like, honestly, it's more of, somebody always trying to tear you down with certain words, like you don't have God in you. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have the power of prayer. And I'm not gonna sit there and say it's the devil because shit, the devil comes in all shapes and forms and sizes. And it could be, your best friend until you really realize and your discernment kick in that damn, your friend was the devil the whole time. So, at the end of the day, I just had to instill in myself that I do have God in me. Although I cuss, although I smoke, I don't drink, but God is still in me, because at the end of the day, that is who I am. He made me. you know? And if anything was to change about my habits, it's the God in me that changes my habits. Right now, when I'm prepared for my habits to change, such as cussing and smoking, then they will change. But until then, I know that I have God in me. I can't sit here and preach. I don't do all that. But because that is a testament between me and God.